I got two dogs, Fanny and Blue. But you kind of wish you had two dogs too. Fanny's all white, Blue's kind of gray. They never ever fight and they never run away. They're not too smart, but they're loyal and true. Oh, there's nothing I'd trade for my Fanny and Blue. I got two dogs, Fanny and Blue, always go together like a sock and shoe. Fanny's a girl, Blue's a boy. Chasing after squirrels, what they most enjoy. But they love when people pet them and they don't care. Woo! Oh, there's nothing I'd trade for my Fanny and Blue. I got two dogs, Fanny and Blue. I walk them in the evening and in the morning dew. Fanny's real small, Blue's mid-size, not the kind of dogs that would ever win a prize. But they're happy and they're huggy and they stick like glue. Oh, there's nothing I'd trade for my Fanny and Blue. I got two dogs, Fanny and Blue. The little one's 12, and the big one's 2. Fanny's kind of slow. Blue's real quick. Neither of them ever learned a single trick. But they're always there to greet you when your day is through. Oh, there's nothing I'd trade for my Fanny and Blue. I got two dogs, Fanny and Blue. Don't know what I'd do without those two. Fanny goes yeep. Blue goes ruff. Together, they go yeep yeep ruff yeep rough. Best darn dogs that I ever knew. Ooh. Oh, there's nothing I'd trade. No, there's nothing I'd trade. There's nothing I'd trade for my Fanny and Blue. The end. What are we gonna do now, Frankie? I don't know, Sal. I think we've done it all. We played every sport ever invented, painted more pictures in a day than Van Gogh did in a lifetime, baked enough cookies to feed a small country, played every board game we could find, read every comic book. Okay. Let's stop talking for 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds of nothing. That's it. Let's do nothing. How do we do nothing? Simple. We sit down in these chairs and we do not move. Not an inch. Not a fraction of an inch. Zero movement. Nothing. We could pretend we're a couple of those statues you see in the park. You know, the ones carved out of stone and stuff. Frankie, what are you doing? Shooting pigeons, not penguins. Shooting pigeon is not doing nothing. Let's try it again, okay? Let's imagine we're in a quiet groove in the middle of an old forest. There'll be two giant redwood trees. You can do that. I can do that. Frankie, your dog just went on the bathroom to the bathroom on me. You mean the dog over there? The one sleeping on my bed. You know the Empire State Building in New York? You are it. Tall, heavy. You've been sitting still for years and years. No, silly. Pigeons or punny dogs could rattle one legs of you. Oh, Majesty, one. Can you do that? Can you do it, sir? Yeah. How is it going up there, my friend? Fantastic! Help! Okay, new plan. I'm going to make you the king of nothing doers. Lie down on the floor, please. Like this? Yes, now don't move. And then you got to hold your breath. That one on your belly is moving up and down. Got it? What if I need to blink? Can't blink, my friend. That's not doing nothing. But my eyes are burning. But then close them. But that's not doing nothing either. Okay, then don't close. Sal? That's it. We figured it out. People have had it wrong for hundreds and thousands of years. There is no way to do nothing. You, me, your eyes, we can never do nothing. This is big. This is really big. You know what we have to do now? Don't you? Yep. Let's do something. The end. In the wide blue seas, in the wide blue world, the top school for fish was Theodore Roosterfish Elementary. And all of the fish at Theodore Roosterfish, the biggest and strongest was Clark the shark. Clark loved school, and he loved his teacher, Miss Inky Dink. He loved to play upsy downsy and spin-a-magie with his friends. Clark loved his life. School is awesome, shouted Clark the shark. Less shouting, more reading, said Mrs. Inky Dink. Lunchtime is sweet, yelled Clark the shark. Want your own lunch, said his friend Joey Mackerel. Recess rocks below Clark the shark. You're playing through Clark. You're playing rough, Clark, cried the other kids. Yes, Clark loved his life with all of his sharky heart, but he loved everything way too much. He was loud. He was too wild. He was just too much shark for the other fish to handle. After a while, no one would play with Shark. No one ate lunch with him. No one sat with him at circle time. Even his best friend, Joey Mackerel, said, quote, "You're jets, Clark. You're making me crazy." One day, Clark asked Mrs. Inky Dink what's wrong with everyone. Miss Inky Dink patted his fin. Clark, sometimes you play too hard. You munch too hard, and gosh, you even help too hard. But life is so exciting, said Clark. There's a time and place for everything, said Mrs. Inky Dink. And sometimes the rule is stay cool. At recess, Clark tried to stay cool, but he pushed the swing too much, saying, "Sorry," said Clark, "I forgot." "Yikes!" cried Joey Mackerel. At lunch, Clark tried to stay cool, but everything smelled too good that he munched a bunch of lunches. Sorry, said Clark. I forgot. We're starving, said his friends. In class, Clark tried to stay cool, but a good book got him all shook up. Now, Clark, said Mrs. Inky Dink, this isn't the time or the place. Tell me, what's the rule? Stay cool, said Clark. Hey, that rhymes, he cried. Then Clark got an idea in his sharky head. Maybe if I make a rhyme, I'll remember every time, he thought. The next day, he put his plan to work. In class, when lessons got exciting, Clark wanted to bounce off his seat. Instead, he told himself, when teacher's talking, don't go walking. And what do you know? It worked. Attaboy, Clark, said Mrs. Inky Dink. Clark smiled. Lessons are fun. At lunch, everything smelled so yummy. When Clark wanted to eat and never stop, he told himself, only munch your own lunch. And it worked again. Way to go, Clark, said his friends. Clark grinned. Lunch is fun. At playtime, Clark told himself, easy does it. That's the way. Then my friends will let me play. And playtime was fun. Once more, Clark loved his life. But then a shadow fell across the playground, a ginormous shadow with tentacles galore. It's a new kid, and he looks scary, cried Joey Mackerel. Swim for your lives! The squid squashed the slide, and it snapped off the wings. Oops, my bad, said the new kid. Wait, said Clark. He just wants to play. Let's find a way. And he swarmed at the new kid with all his might. Clark played harder than he had before, upsy downsy and spin a mud jig. Wait, did I miss anything? Yes, I did. Why? He even made up a new game, Tall Lumps. Wow, that was fun, said the new kid breathlessly. He settled down. If you want to come to school, you got to stay cool, said Clark. That's night, Clark's mother asked. What did you learn at school, dear? There's a time and a place for everything, Clark said. Sometimes you stay cool. But sometimes a shark gotta do what a shark's gotta do. The end. Dixie was walking Emma to school. Fire, fire, shouted a girl named Becky. Where? Said Emma. She looked all around. It wasn't a fire at all, said Becky. It was only a red hair. Becky laughed, and so did Becky's friends. Emma did not laugh. It wasn't funny to her. I wish you could stay with me, Emma said to Dixie. I need a friend today, Emma sighed. Go home now, Dixie, she said. I'll see you after school. Dixie didn't want to go home. She wanted to stay at school. Emma needed a friend. Dixie waited for the doors to open. She slipped inside the school. Dixie found Emma. No dogs in the classroom, Emma said to the teacher. Psst, Emma, Becky hissed. Did your dog eat your homework? Emma sent Dixie home, but Dixie didn't go. She slipped back into the school, but this time Dixie hid in the janitor's closet. Dixie waited there for a long time. She wanted to be close to Emma. She knew Emma needed a friend. Then the school bell rang. Dixie jumped. Things fell. Someone heard the noise and opened the door. Dixie was sure it was Emma. She barked. She jumped. But she was wrong. It wasn't Emma. Yes. Stuff fell everywhere. Bottles rolled on the floor, paper flew in the air, and a mop fell on Becky's head. Everybody saw and everybody laughed. Everybody, that is, except Becky. What are you looking at? Becky said. It's no fun being laughed at, you know. Emma nodded. I know, she said. Now I bet you'll start calling me Mop Top, Becky said. She looked sad. No, I won't, Emma said. Becky smiled. Thanks, she said softly. I'm sorry I made fun of you, Emma, Becky said. I was just trying to be funny. It wasn't funny to me, Emma said. I see that now, Becky said. Becky started to pick everything up. Emma saw that all Becky's friends had already left. Dixie, Emma whispered, I think Becca needs a friend today. Dixie ran over and licked Becky. Hey, Becky said. She smiled at Emma. Does this mean we're friends? She asked. Friends, Emma said. Dixie howled. Emma smiled. And that means Dixie wants to be friends too. The end. It's a Hot Wheels sign, which is so cool. So these are the cars right over here that I already showed you guys.